happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I just want to talk a minute about Mother's Day because I know it can be painful for some of you who may not have a mom anymore, or the relationship you have with your mother or had with your mother wasn't the best or wasn't what you wanted it to be. So what I want you to do is I want you to really first take care of yourself around this however you need to this weekend. But also it might be worth doing some writing on, what was that relationship like? And can you see aspects of your mom and her behavior that were really more about her and not about you? Because I don't think, when parents are hurtful or abusive, it's usually based on their own past, and that doesn't justify it, but it puts it in a context that hurt people. And sometimes the next step in our growth is to look at the person and their behavior and realize that they probably would have done that to anybody, not just you, because they didn't have the skills, they didn't know how to do it any better. And sometimes that can be a really helpful way to get to some acceptance. Because I know for me, when I've had hurtful relationships, it's really easy to ruminate about what didn't work or why they did what they did or why they treated me a certain way. But that doesn't really help me heal. That kind of keeps me stuck. So instead, what I want you to do is I want you to really look at the quality of the relationship and see if there was any good in it. See if there was any part of it that you could find a blessing. And even in the hurtful, painful parts, were there really valuable lessons for you that you could take on into your life and use in your next relationships? Because every relationship, I believe, is meant to teach us something. And the relationship with our moms is really, really primal. And however you were treated as a kid, part of what I want for you is to be able to move past it and start to heal. And part of how we do that is to recognize what our parents' struggles were and why they were the way they were, because it didn't have anything to do with you. And I think getting to that point where you don't personalize it. Now, of course, we're going to personalize abuse and trauma and things that were said and done that were hurtful. I'm not saying that you don't have a right to have that pain. What I'm saying is that when we can practice some form of acceptance, that behavior and those abusive behaviors were more about them and their own struggle and had nothing to do with who you are and your own value, that can really help us move on. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts on Mother's Day. If you're a mom, I wish you a very, very happy Mother's Day. I hope you can do what you want to do at some point during the day, whether it's a walk or go to watch a movie. Not really go to a movie, that's not really happening a whole lot yet. But just do something special for you. And if people are wishing you a happy Mother's Day and are complimenting you, let it in. Because that's part of how we accept love, is to just let that in. So when people are saying nice things, let it in. And if you're alone on Mother's Day, do something extra special to take care of yourself. If you're in grief, get support. Don't be alone. Talk about it. Reach out. People want to hear you and take better care of you so that you can heal. And it's okay to say, hey, I need to be taken care of today. Can you help me out? Or can you listen to me? Or can we take a walk? Because it's really important that you honor this day for you. All right. Bye-bye.